Okay, so in last class, what we have seen? So we have seen like how to use this SonarQube tool, right? So what is SonarQube used for?
To find the bugs, to check the vulnerabilities.
So where we find these vulnerabilities, or we can say to
Source code.
identify. So in the source code, right?
Yeah.
What are the key components of SonarQube? There are two major key components of SonarQube. What are they? SonarQube server, SonarQube scanner. Okay, these two are the key components for SonarQube server. So what does SonarQube server consist of? Rules. Okay, it consists of a database which is used for storing results, right? SonarQube scanner. Here, by using this, we can it will have the scanner. So the scanner is used for like running the scans. SonarQube static code analysis scans. Basically, SonarQube is a static code analysis tool. Okay, or code quality tool. Static code analysis tool. So what we have seen in the last class is like we have taken the so we have installed the SonarQube server, or you can say we have run through Docker, right? SonarQube server in AWS EC2 instance and EC2 instance. Then we have where did we install the SonarQube scanner in last class? In my laptop, in our laptop. Okay, so I have installed in the laptop. So
Yes.
SonarQube server can be hosted anywhere. Okay, but SonarQube scanner should be present in the developer machine. So if the developer want to use this tool, right, then SonarQube scanner should be present on his machine, or the security team, whoever want to use this tool, the scanner should be present in their machine. So we have, I will show you where it was. SonarQube scanner I have installed on the AWS EC2 instance. Sorry, SonarQube server. But SonarQube scanner, so this was the SonarQube scanner, right, which I have installed in my laptop. Here we will be having the configuration, right? In configuration, we will be having like Sonar scanner properties file, and in the bin, we will be having the scanner, right? Inside the bin folder, we need to put our source code. So this source code only, it will be run scan. It will do analysis, security analysis. So these are two types of scanner. This is for a more debugging scanner, and this is a normal scanner. Whatever you want to run, we can run that. Understood? So in today, what we are going to do is like we will be installing Jenkins. Okay, Jenkins. Jenkins I will be installing on EC. So I will be taking EC2 instance. EC2 instance. So in that I will be installing Jenkins. Okay. So there is a prerequisite for installing Jenkins. Java 11 should be there. So we will also install that. So we will see the Jenkins installation, how to install. Then what are the key components for SonarQube to be running? Key components of SonarQube.
Server and scanner.
Right. So server, similarly what we did in the last class, I will install in the AWS instance. I will take another AWS instance. We can also do it in the same, but I will take another. So another AWS instance, I will install Docker, and inside that I will run the SonarQube. Okay. And I will install the Sonar scanner in Jenkins. So now the Sonar scanner will be present in the Jenkins. Okay. I will install the Sonar scanner plugin in Jenkins. Okay, this is our today's class that we will be seeing. So firstly, let me go to the AWS instance, and also I will verify what are the keys available. I have Jenkins key 110. This is a one key, and another SonarQube pen. So I will use these two key files. Let me first log in. Every month a bill will be generated that we need to pay. I think first week we will be getting the payment. We will getting the bill basically, so that we need to pay. Maybe in February first week I will get my payment, means bill. Now what I will do is, so few things to be discussed, like Jenkins run on the port 8080 by default. What is the SonarQube port? 9000. Okay, SonarQube runs on the port 9000, and Jenkins runs on the port 8080. Just remember that. Go to running instances. We don't have any. We'll launch the SonarQube server first. SonarQube server. Okay. Here I will take Ubuntu. So what are the details that we are giving? Name, okay. While launching the instance, also we are selecting the Ubuntu machine, and so I am selecting T2 medium for SonarQube. So instance type is T2 medium, and this I will select SonarQube. SonarQube as my PEM, or Jenkins Sonar. I will select that because it's Jenkins Sonar. Okay. Then what is the port that we need to allow for SonarQube?
9,000.
Okay, 9,000. Add security group 9,000. Here I will select the CIDR block. Here I will give SonarQube. Then this I will take as 15. That's it. So what we have given the configurations. So we have given the name as SonarQube server. SonarQube server, and we have selected the Ubuntu T2 medium. Okay. And we have given 15 GB memory. Okay. So then I'm launching the instance. So let us open the mobile system by then, because this is the terminal that we will be using. So this we have seen, right? How to download means we can just go into Google and search for a mobile system Windows 11 download. So based on your operating system, then you can click on the installer version download. I need to connect to this session. So we need to go to the instance ID. From here we can copy our public IP, and we can connect to the SSH. Ubuntu advanced, use private key. So what was our key? Jenkins PEM key. I think this was the key. and we can so here we can see Jenkins Sonar. So this is the same key. Click on OK. Now this is for SonarQube, right? For installing the SonarQube, we have some steps. Need to do sudo apt update first. Sudo apt update. So I'm doing both at a time. Sudo apt upgrade as well. One while. Okay. So here just we are updating the packages or upgrading the packages, and -y is used to like giving the consent wherever it is asking yes or no, like that. So once it is done, so we can install the Docker. This is the Docker installation command. So even if you don't know the Docker installation command, we can just type Docker. So it will give us the command. Let me show you. So you can see it is giving the command, but I have the command with me. This I will just do enter. Okay, I'm just increasing the size. Then what we need to do is we need to create a user, normal user. Copy this. Then we can just upgrade the group. So this step is not required. So SonarQube will be running with the normal user. So that's why. So instead of using the root user, we need to like create a normal user. So I'm upgrading the new group Docker. Then what we can see, we also need to give the permission to docker.sort, because it is the file which is used to communicate with the Docker hub. Then we can just restart the Docker. Okay. So once restart, we can also verify whether it is running or not. So it's active and running. Then give Control C, so it will go move to the next this page, this line. Now we can install our Docker. Sorry, SonarQube. We can directly run. So it will only let me clear this and I will do this Docker run -d 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 as sonar port 9000 SonarQube LTS community. This is the image which I want to pull from the Docker Hub. Means I am directly running it here. That's why it is unable to find the image. Now it will go to the Docker Hub and it will pull the image from there. Downloaded the new Docker Hub. Okay. Let us take the IP, whether it is running or not. You can check it. So with this port, we can check. So we need to take the IP, and the port which SonarQube runs on is 9000. So it's starting because we have run the image now. So it should start. Home. Okay. So here by default the password, the credentials will be admin. So you can change the password for first time. So where it will ask for changing the password. I have given a new password here. I will just update it. Don't save it. So now this is our SonarQube server. Okay. Then what we need to do is we need to go to the launch another instance in AWS. So we need to launch another instance for Jenkins now. This is Jenkins server. So for this also I will selecting T2 medium, Ubuntu. So basically, let's see. Here what I will do, here I will write Jenkins server as the name and Ubuntu T2 medium same. I will take the 15 GB only, or else I will this take 20 GB here because we need to install some plugins also, right? So that's why. Here I will take T2 medium. You are following, right? So
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, I will use this key or Jenkins key, Jenkins hyphen key pen, Jenkins hyphen key pen. Yeah, this one. So what are the ports that we need to allow now? See, one is SSH, right? This is to take the shell of this operating system what we are installing, AWS EC2 instance. HTTPS and HTTP is used for browsing, right? And another port that we want to use is for by default port of SonarQube. What is that? Sorry, not SonarQube, Jenkins. It's 8080. This CIDR block, this I will give as Jenkins. Okay. So you can also save this group name. So security group name, you can give it as a Jenkins SonarQube. like that. You can give it give a name, SonarQube. Here also you can change it. So this you can use in the select existing security group. From there you can select this group, integrate. So I'm giving it SonarQube integrate. Okay, like that. Here I will give 20 GB. Launch the instance. So same way we need to again open in that operating system in mobile extreme. Copy this IP address again. Go to new session, launch a new session. Okay, it's giving like that. Let me remove this, delete, yes. Okay, whichever are not in use. So I will delete some of them because it's throwing a warning. Here we can just give the, so I've taken this IP and I'm giving there. Then go to the advanced, use private key. So our private key was Jenkins -key pen. Okay, now this is my uh, operating system, or this is my AWS instance for Jenkins. So I will download the Jenkins now here. For downloading the Jenkins, so these are few steps. So this, the step-by-step process I've prepared an SOP for you, so you can check this. So you need to go to this URL. So just go there. There you will find some steps that you need to follow. So this is the Jenkins package.debian stable URL. So this you need to give, copy that. Yeah. So here what we are doing is we are creating a repository. So before that we need to add this key into our Jenkins into our operating system. So into our system, just click on like this. Copy this. So it is adding a repository for Jenkins. Okay. After that, go to sudo apt update. So follow these steps. So here we can see we want to download Java 11. Sorry, Java 17. It is Java JDK 17. So because Jenkins require the Java environment to run it, so it's a dependency for it. So that's why I'm just copying this. can just give it here. It will instance the JRE. So it is asking for consent, yes or no. Yes. Then you can install the Jenkins. So before installing the Jenkins, you need to do few steps. So first thing, we need to install the key. Then we need to install the, let's give us a consent Y here. So it is as anywhere. So you need to create a repository. And so you need to add a Jenkins apt repository. Then update all your local package index. And then finally install Jenkins. So before that, you also need to install the OpenJDK 17 JRE, because it is the runtime for the Jenkins. So Jenkins require a Java runtime. So that's why. Then we can follow these steps. Sudo systemctl Jenkins. Start Jenkins. Then we can view the status here directly. You can enable it. By the way, if you start, it will enable. But you can check the status. So it is already enabled. Okay. That's it. Now what we can do, we can directly go to our web, copy the IP address. What was the IP address? This is our IP address of Jenkins. Copy this. We control V. So what is the port that Jenkins run on?
8080.
8080. Just open that. So firstly, it will ask for the administrator password. So this password will be in this path in our system wherever we have installed the Jenkins. But this is the path, and the last one is the file. Okay. So that's why we don't need to use the cd command to go to that path. We are directly using the cat. So do you know what is the cat command used for? So do sudo cat, because it will ask for the permission. So cat is a command which is used to view the content of the file. So I'm just clicking on enter. So you can see whatever the content which I want to view in this file, initial admin password file, I have this content. Okay. So I'll take this and I will paste this in this administrator password and continue. Okay. Never. So here it will ask us to install few suggested plugins. So you can install that. So just click on that. So it will get installed. So you can create your username and password, whatever you can do. So I'm creating one. So I will give as my name. The password, you can select any. I can create some password here. You can also give my full name, my email ID, then save and continue. So this is our Jenkins endpoint or URL. This is our Jenkins URL. Save and finish. Start using Jenkins. So this is our Jenkins now. Okay. Let me just go through the application. So you can see here, you can create the pipelines by clicking on the new item. So mostly we will be using the freestyle, or else we can try for pipeline. So we can write the pipeline here. or we can directly use the freestyle. So it's very easy to use. And here we can create our pipeline, so that we will see today, but later. So in build history, we can see the build whatever we have run. Okay, so that we can see. Then in manage Jenkins, so this is the main part. So here we install the plugins. Here we set up some system tools. Okay, this I will go through now. Just then these are some that's not required. So here you can view the build status and all. So this dashboard. So firstly, what we need to do is for running the SonarQube. For before that, let us go to the SonarQube. Okay. So we need to integrate these two applications now, the Jenkins and SonarQube. So there are few steps to do that. Let us go to manually. So here I can create the project name, project key, and main, and I can set up a project here. So the same project I need to integrate with this here. So before that, I will go to manage Jenkins, and I will install few things. Go to the plugins, available plugins. Just download the SonarQube scanner. Okay, this is our server. This server we need to configure, but here we need to download the SonarQube scanner. So here I am installing that. So we can see in the download process, the SonarQube scanner is getting installed and it is done. Okay, go to manage Jenkins. Okay, go to tools then. So in tools, what we can do here, MS SonarQube scanner installation, it is there, right? So just add scanner. So you can give like same name. I'm giving the same name. So here you can select from where you want to install this SonarQube scanner. Okay, add installer, install from Git or extract zip. So anything you can select. So any version if you want to select for Sonar scanner, that you can select here. Okay, and that's it for here. You can just save this. Then go to the systems. So which version that we need to install, that we need to mention in the tools. That's why I have selected there. So now in SonarQube server, here we need to configure our environment variables. Okay. So first click on this environment variables. Click on add here. Then we need to give some details of like here. I will go to add projects. Okay. We go to the administration, security, users. So here you can see the update tokens. So just click on here and you can generate a token here, Jenkins int. Okay, I'm giving it as like this, and I will generate a token and copy this token. Okay, so I'm copying this token, my SonarQube token. Just remember this token. Okay, go to here and firstly paste it here. So we can't paste it here. We need to add a token first, Jenkins. So you can give it as global credentials, and what it is just a secret text, right? Then here we can give our secret, and what is that name? So I'm giving a Sonar token. Similarly, Sonar token, add it. So now I can see some drop down. You can see Sonar token. This I have selected here, and our URL. So which URL we need to select? SonarQube URL. So from here, you can just copy and paste it here. Okay, and you can just give it here as SonarQube server. Okay, SonarQube server. So this is the process. Means we are setting our environment variables. Basically, we are connecting, we are integrating here in this step. In the system, we are integrating our SonarQube with the Jenkins. That's it. Then we can directly save it. Okay, we don't want to give any other details here. You can save it now. Okay. So what we did first thing, so we have first go and gone to the which plugins page, right? Plugins. So what we did there, we have installed the SonarQube scanner. Okay, we have installed the SonarQube scanner plugin. Then what we did, we have gone to the tools. So where we need to configure which version need to be installed, which version of scanner need to be installed, so that we have given. Then we have gone to the systems global configuration. So where we have set up our SonarQube server. Okay. So here what are the requirements? Host URL of SonarQube server and token. So these are two requirements. Understood? Now I will go to the new item. I will set up a freestyle project. So here I will give the name as Jenkins Sonar, or let us give it as a name as a project like SonarQube integration with Jenkins. Okay, like that I have given. I will select the freestyle, click on OK. Okay, so here we need to give few things. Which source code that we want to run scan, and which source code we want to run this scan, and which project name. So everything we need to configure here. So I will go to Sonar GitHub. So here you can see source code management. So here I will select the source code management as Git, and I will give the URL of my Git repository, whichever I will want to run this scan. Let us take have say Python. So you can use the juice shop. So it will take some time to run. So that's why I will take some simple example. So now keep hello world like that. So we can take this, or else let me take some other Python. Let's take this only, Java SonarQube, copying this URL, go to the Git and paste the repository. So it's a public repository, that's why we don't require to enter any credentials. And what is the build, what is the branch of that? It's master only. Okay, so we don't need to change any branch here. Then we need to do something like build environment. In the build environment, we need to prepare SonarQube scanner environment. Just click on that and select the token that we have generated there. So avoid this. So it's basically some issue in this version. Then go to the build add steps. So here you can execute SonarQube scanner like that. From here, you can give the SonarQube analysis properties. Okay. So you can, let's say I want directly, so without setuping this, I will directly run this scan. Let's see what happens. I think it also takes from above, whatever we have configured using the SonarQube scanner. Let us see. So now you can see I have clicked on build now. So here it is building. So we got some error, so that we can check in the console output. I think that is due to the Sonar properties scanner configuration file. So that is missing. Failed to query server version. Please check the Sonar token or the environment variable. Okay, execution. So let me go to the Jenkins again. Means let me configure the build again. Now I will give the Sonar properties file. Okay, let us see. So there are some mandatory things that we need to enter. Where is the Sonar properties? I think we can directly open here. So in Sonar scanner, in the configuration folder, we were having the Sonar properties file, right? Let me open that. Okay, these are some project details and all. So we need to give here. I'm giving it here. So before that, I will create a project key here. So we'll go to the projects, select manually. Here I will give it as a name as test. Here also test, branch is main, setup. Then it will ask us for which token need to use or like that. So while doing that, let us also configure this. So you can see, so here we can set up anything with Jenkins or locally or like that. So let us use locally for now. Use the existing token. So existing token value what? So that's why I've copied here firstly. So I can use this one, the same token. Copy this, paste this. So or else let us wait here and directly go here. So let me give this token here. So this is the token, and we can also give the URL. Okay, Control C. Copy. Okay, here I have given the token. And what was my project name? Test. Okay, now let us save this. Will now. There is again some error. Fail to query the version. Click the properties, Sonar Scanner. So now let me continue here and see. Still I am getting some error. Okay. Let us see that. Please check the properties token or the environment variable token. If there is some issue in the token, it seems. What was the issue? Okay, Sonar token. So the same which we have added. Okay. Is this the same token? Okay. Sonar login or let us change this to Sonar token. SonarQube project key test. Okay. So is this the same URL? Okay, it's the same. Why it is giving error? Sonar login and Sonar token both but are set, but only the latter will be used. Sonar token environment variable. Error to query function. Please check the properties Sonar token or environment variable Sonar token. Something is happening here. Let us go to configure again. Did we miss anything here? Okay. SonarQube token. Mandatory when anonymous access is disabled. Will okay, SonarQube installation. So let me remove this token from here and run. Okay, I think it's due to here. It may be Sonar properties file. Here, whatever we have given, right, it is taking from here properties file. What I will do, I will delete this file. So here there is already properties file. Let me check whether we have another file or like that. Or else I will delete this file here. So I will create a new branch and I will propose these changes. Okay. Let me go to repository. Hello world. and we have here another branch, Sairam Battini patch -1. So this I will give as my source code now. You understood, right, why it was giving error? Because the same properties file was present in the there means in the repository. So whenever we are trying to so it is like there is a conflict of the Sonar token there. Okay, so I think it's the same repository, but the branch will be changed here. The branch name is this one, Sairam -Battini patch 1. -1. Is that the same? Okay. So now this is my repository. I have given everything. So I'm not giving the token here directly. I will run once. So let us see what happens now. I hope it should get resolved now. So it's running. Failure. Sonar scanner with no zero code. It has run, but it has failed due to there is no the vulnerabilities, I think. Configure JavaScript. Okay. Let us take another repository or else to validate. Is that due to the Sonar scanner token? Do we get any error for token? So we didn't get any error for token. Okay. So this is how we can run this scan. So I will take some other repository. Let us take the damn vulnerable source code. So it is having already an app here, Flask app. I will copy this. What is the branch name? It's master. I will go to SonarQube Jenkins configure. Then I will change the repository URL to this, and I will also change the master branch to the master. That's it, nothing else. Let me now run it. Did we have any details? Okay, no. So this got success, I think. You can check console output. It has done some, and it has also shown the result here. You can see there are 0 vulnerabilities, 0 sportsmen, but it has scanned 189 lines, HTML, CSS. 5 bugs are there. That bugs are the major, those are not critical and blocker. So insert a doc type declaration. So you can view that bug here. So it also shows the where the bug is and also gives some solution for it. Okay. Remove deprecated marquee element. So it is giving like this. So this remove this element like that it is giving. So it's a bug. So that's how we can remediate here itself, and we can also see why the issue is. So the doc type declaration fails the web browser with the HTML version. So it also gives the reason why the issue has come along with the solution. This is the compliance solution. So this is how we need to use the HTML code and like that. So some other remove deprecated elements, insert doc type declaration, add lang or XML lang attributes to this HTML element. So these are some rules that it has, and it is comparing the pattern with these rules. If it is not following that, so it will flag as a vulnerability. Okay, so these are the rules that it is using. So here there will be some quality profiles, so which it has like this quality profiles will have some default rules, so that same rules it will be using. Based on the project, it will be selecting the profile, and there is also quality gates, so which that we have set, and so whether the test need to be pass or fail. So that based on these quality gates, it will pass or fail. So based on the conditions. So here the duplication is 0, code coverage is 0. Actually, it's a bad thing. So it should be like 80%. So it did not scan properly. That's why it is showing only 189 lines. Then we can see in later class regarding this. So we will take OS juice shop and we will run this scan. So I didn't take the OS juice shop because it will take much time to run this scan. So run the test or scan. So that we will see in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
So we have also covered like how does like what kind of issues will become, and what kind of a solution we need to, means what kind of a conflicts will come while running this kind of static code analysis and all. So you can see we got one conflict, right? Sonar properties file conflict, the same property files that we were having in our repository also. So due to that, it was throwing the error. Means it was confusing. Which token do I need to select while running this scan? Okay, the one which we have given or one which is already present in the repository. So due to that conflict, it was failing multiple times. So that we have resolved. What we did, we have removed the Sonar properties file from the repository, and we have used the file, means we have used this Sonar properties, whatever we have generated, we have created. Okay. I hope you understood today's session. So,
Yeah. Yes.
okay, then thank you.